Hello and welcome to Rickster's Realm. I'm Ricky. Today I'm going to be reading from this intuitive oracle deck, and the reading today is going to be all about how can you go about improving the connection with the person that you have on your mind. This can be about whoever you want it to be about. I will have the timing figured out in the description box, so feel free to just skip ahead to whichever group you're most drawn to. I'm going to begin with group number 1. If you chose the first section, welcome to the reading. Just going to shuffle these up and we'll see what type of messages come through. Okay, how can you go about improving things with the person on your mind? Okay, let's see here. Okay, how can you improve things with the person that you have on your mind? Okay. There's something going on here. The energy feels painful here, okay? So whoever it is that you're thinking about and how you can improve things with that person, how can I say this in a nice way? The message I'm getting here, I feel like you need to be kinder to the person that you have on your mind. There's something going on here to whoever you're thinking about. I feel like they're in a lot of pain. Like they feel wounded. They're struggling with something emotionally. There's a feeling here of, I feel the person that you're thinking about, linked into this card, they're a very kind, loving soul. Like they're very sweet, they're sensitive. And I feel like someone's taking advantage of their kindness, of their sweet nature, being harsh with them. Something like that's what I'm getting with this card. It's just a feeling, of someone that's very loving and nurturing and just kind of has this compassionate energy about them. It's a feeling of someone either viewing that as a weakness or taking advantage of it, or just kind of harming them, hurting them, something like that's what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. I just feel, again, how to improve things with the person you're thinking about. I feel like compassion is needed. Let's see what else comes through. And understanding. Compassion and understanding is needed here. I have a feeling that the person you're thinking about, it very well could be that there have been some issues in this connection, right? It might be where, one step forward, two steps back, right? That, you think you're making some progress and then you're not. And, you're trying to go about things this way and it all, goes off track. Like there's just a feeling here of challenges and obstacles. Again, the energy, it feels painful. I feel like your person is trying to offer different options or solutions or ideas or different pathways, something like that, to create basically just like a positive outcome or a positive situation, something like that. But there's a feeling here of them being met with resistance, or there's just it's a very difficult energy there. Let's see what else comes through. Okay, with this card here, group number 1, how you can improve things with the person on your mind. This card's telling me that there may be certain things within this connection that need to be said, need to be dealt with, but that, again, you could go about it in a kinder way. That's what I'm getting with the cards coming through here. It's a feeling of someone, I feel like someone's approach is a bit harsh or abrasive, and that it is, I don't know, I just feel like how you're communicating with your person, that, don't get me wrong, whatever's going on within this connection, there's something here to where, okay, the message I'm getting, I think whatever you're saying to your person, whatever you're doing, like however things are playing out in this connection, and again, especially if you're telling your person something that they don't want to hear, I think there's truth to it. Okay, so I will put that out there. There's truth to it. It's more so in how you're approaching your person, just how you're going about something. I feel like you could be more tactful, just more kind. Again, just to have a certain level of understanding and compassion about you, is what I'm getting. Let me see, what else am I getting here? How can you improve things with your person? Yeah, I'm going to pull more cards, but again, just what I'm getting with these cards, I feel like how someone is going about things, it feels like it's making it worse. Like, again, like this negative energy of kind of having this more harsh way about you or something like that, or to how you're interacting with your person. I feel it's creating a wall between the two of you. Like it's creating a barrier. It's making things worse. Like you're not moving in the right direction, going about things that way. Let's see what else comes through here. Okay, group number 1. Let's see here. How can you improve things with the person that's on your mind? Okay, I'm going to clarify that card. How can you improve things with your person? I don't know. How do I word what I'm getting here? Okay. Yeah, how to improve things with your person. I feel that there's a need here to be, again, not to where you're being fake or anything like that, but what I'm getting with these cards is just a feeling of someone just noticing all the negative and someone acting from that place. And again, I'm not saying you have to pretend everything's perfect and wonderful, but there's something here about, I feel like, again, that's the message. It's just a feeling of someone not being grateful for the positive aspects of the connection. It's, for some of you, like I don't know if how do I word this? It's almost a feeling that it's like, yeah, you'll communicate with your person, but like, do you say anything nice to them? Like it feels like there's just a lot of ungrateful energy here, someone noticing everything that's not to their liking, being sure to speak on that though, right? Something like that's what I'm getting. And I don't know, maybe, okay, so for the person that you're thinking about, again, where I feel like, again, they're kind of like this kind, loving soul and the energy just feels a bit abrasive, but it could be that you're in pain, right? It could be that you're not doing well, that you're hurt by something within the connection. And so you're just kind of lashing out from how you're thinking and feeling about things. But what I'm getting with the cards, though, is that, I don't know, it's almost like I want to say to you, how well is that working out for you? Like, it's not. Let's see what else comes through. How can you improve things with your person? Okay, I'm going to clarify that, but that can talk about someone that's kind of in a selfish type of energy, and that, again, they're going about things that way, which there does seem to be a little bit of an element to that within the reading, right? Because I feel like someone's not really taking the other person's thoughts or feelings into consideration. Okay, so how you can improve things with the person on your mind. Bring back the loving type of energy that was there, that could still be there, something like that. There's a feeling here that whoever you're thinking about, even though I'm picking up all this challenging energy, there's a love within this connection. And I'm wondering, I don't know if this is someone that you've been connected to for quite some time, or if maybe there's just been like a period of separation or something like that. There's just a feeling here of all of this loving, wonderful energy, but it feels like some aspect of it has faded. There's a feeling of nostalgia here. There's a very nostalgic vibe, a feeling of someone missing someone or missing how things used to be. Something like that is what I'm getting. So I feel like, again, how to improve your connection with your person. It's about kind of bringing back what was wonderful about the connection, or to what's pleasant and loving and enjoyable. I don't know. I feel like your person misses you or misses how things used to be. Let's see what else comes through here. Okay. Messages with this card. This represents an unexpected energy, situation, approach, something along those lines. So that's just another kind of little side message coming through for how you can improve things. Maybe to go about things, right, in a more unexpected type of way. Just to kind of switch the energies up a little bit, right? I'm wondering if whatever you're dealing with your person, if you've been kind of spinning in circles, right, in that difficult type of energy with your person. Let's see what else comes through. And yeah, there may just be a need to switch things up, right? If the energy feels like it's become a bit stagnant, and let's see. Something about needing to be clever and strategic, to be one step ahead of the game. Doing so would put you in position of advantage when it comes to this connection and how you interact with your person. I also would highly advise you not to play games with this person. Okay, so if you are in that type of energy of trying to be clever and strategic in a selfish way, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. This is more about, again, maybe just needing to be clever in a way that maybe you come up with creative ways, right, to connect with this person and to improve things. But yeah, I would not advise going about things in a sketchy or immature manner, though. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card for this section, and we'll just see what else comes through here. How can you improve things with the person you have on your mind? Okay, there's a need to take responsibility. Okay, so, and again, there's some challenging energies here within the connection. So I do feel like there's a painful situation that's happened, or again, something that went down that I think is difficult to deal with. But there's something here where I feel like someone, there's just a message here about needing to take responsibility for what is yours to own within a connection, or what you've contributed within this connection to how things are the way they are now, right? And again, I'm not saying that this is completely one-sided, right? I'm not saying, well, your person that you're thinking about, the cards say that, they're a nice, kind person, so all this bad stuff's on you. That's not what I'm saying. But with this card coming out, it just makes me feel like someone is not taking responsibility for something within the connection, right? So when it comes to improve things, there's something here about not shifting blame, not playing the victim. Again, but only to take on what's yours to own within any given situation. do. I feel like there's something going on within this connection that I feel like you're not wanting to face and deal with, right? Or that and I feel it's linked in responsibility. Like there's just some aspect to this connection to where it's like, I don't know, like that it's challenging or it's kind of messy, just something you don't really want to deal with. You don't want to face and kind of dive deeper into whatever that's linked and connected to. But yeah, something to do with needing to take responsibility for your actions, for how things are playing out, just what you have contributed, what you haven't, something along those lines. So those are the messages coming through for group number 1. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading, and I'm going to go on to group number 2. Okay, so welcome group number 2 to the reading. I'm just going to shuffle these up and we'll see what type of messages come through. Okay, so how can you go about improving things with the person that you have on your mind? How can you improve this connection? Okay, so right off the bat with this card, what I'm getting is it's a type of message of needing to know when it's your time to shine, basically, is what I'm getting. There's something here about the person you have on your mind, so how you can improve the connection. It's something about needing, how do I word it? Needing to know when to listen, when to speak, when to act, when to sit back and pause. It's something here about also not like overshadowing someone or trying to one up someone. Okay, I don't know if you feel like you're in competition with the person that you're thinking about, right? Where it's like if they tell you something good, you have to be like, oh yeah, like that's nice, but I mean, look at what I've got going on, right? And that it's always you trying to just, I don't know, have the last word, or just to be like, yeah, well, that's really not that important. Let's have it be all about me, something. There's just a feeling here of like stealing someone's thunder is another message coming through there. And also like something about, like being accepting of what resonates with your person. Okay, if they're really happy about something and confident about something, or immersing themselves in something that, again, they're excited about, something like that, I don't know, like, again, if they're doing something that's not hurting anybody, then just let them be in that energy, and not try to bring them down, or again, just to kind of downplay what they've got going on. Let's see what else here. How can you improve things with your person? Yeah, I'm wondering if there's a little bit of tension or conflict here with the person that you're asking about. Because there's a message coming through here where I feel like two people are not maybe seeing eye to eye on something. There's a difference in perspective. And I almost feel that one person within the connection may be quite open-minded, but the other person might look at things from a more narrow lens and be a little bit more kind of stubborn in how they view things and go about things, and that it would just be more difficult to get them to look at something from a different angle. What I'm getting with this card here for how you can improve things with your person, this is all about needing, how do I explain it? Needing to stop and kind of ask yourself, like, why things are the way that they are, why you go about things the way that you do. And it's a feeling of just keep breaking it down, right? Why? Okay, you get that answer. Well, why? Right? And you keep breaking it down to get to like the root issue of something, or that what this card tells me, I feel that someone may be very, very stuck or fixated on things needing to be a certain way. But this card tells me that that's very limiting, to be looking at things from that angle. This card tells me that, I don't know, like to question that, right? To be like, okay, well, why? Why is that a set in stone thing that it has to be that way? Why can't it be a little bit more this way, a little bit more that way? Um, yeah, it's a feeling to where I want to say, okay, who made that rule, right? Like, where is it set in stone that it always has to be that way, play out that way? Um, yeah, something along those lines. Let's see what else we get. Yeah, and I guess even still linked back into this card, it's a similar message, right? Because I feel like I feel like, again, that there's a person that's more open-minded within this connection, and maybe they have a very unique perspective and they just go about things a little bit different than the rest of us, right? And so they go about things in a different way, but I feel like the other person within the connection is I'm trying to think what the word is. Why can't I think of what the word is? It's a feeling of trying, I don't know if I want to say dull someone's shine, because that's a bit harsh, but it is. I just feel like someone is really happy, excited, and confident about something, but I think it goes against what the other person thinks, feels, and believes. And so there's some type of conflict there. Let's see what else we get. Yeah, there's a need to look at your situation with this person from a completely different angle. There's someone is limiting everything within this connection, but what I get with this card is like the potential, it's limitless. Like, okay, the person you're thinking about, if you're wanting the connection to be different than what it is, if you're desiring a different outcome, I feel you can make that happen. But there's a need to get out of your own way. Like, I feel like someone has such a strict way of looking at something, and to where I don't know, I don't know, I just feel like someone has a very difficult time accepting other people's viewpoints on things. And so again, there's very limiting energy, but yet the energy surrounding you in this connection, I feel like the sky's the limit, to what you would want to have happen with that person. But it's a feeling that it's not going to get off the ground as long as you're trying to like beat your perspective into this person. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. Let's see what else we get. Oh my gosh, okay. Something's going on here to where someone's being really nitpicky. Someone is being so nitpicky. Like, they're making a big deal about stuff that really doesn't matter. That's what this card tells me. It's a type of thing where I almost feel like the one person's like, why are you giving me a hard time about this? Like, what's the big deal? That's what I'm getting. It's just a feeling of someone, yeah, just, and I don't know. Okay, another thing I am getting with this card, okay, so whether this is your energy or that you're linked and connected to your person that's falling under this energy, I do feel that whoever's in that nitpickety, close-minded type of vibe, I think there's a lot more going on underneath the surface. Okay, I think that's stemming from a deeper issue, right? And it's just kind of manifesting itself in that way. What this card tells me, this would be a type of situation to where, again, you're severely bothered by something that's happened, but you're not expressing it, you're not voicing it, you just kind of let it eat away at you inside. And then someone will do some silly little insignificant thing, but it's not to your liking. And so then you kind of just let them have it. But really, it's all stemming from a deeper issue. So again, that's where I'm getting that message of something that's just very nitpickety, right? It's like someone's making a big deal about something, but it's like you break it down and it's like, really? I wish that was my biggest concern, because there's just nothing to it. It's like someone's just looking at anything, you know, to be able to just kind of get at someone, you know, because they're not happy with something else. Yeah, so what I'm getting with this, so how you can improve things with your person, pick your battles. That's what I'm getting with that card. It's a type of situation to where it's like, maybe you don't have to voice every little thing that's not to your liking. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, nobody's perfect. Okay, so it's just something about, yeah, maybe needing to choose your battles wisely. Okay, let's see what else we get here. How can you improve things with the person that you have on your mind? Okay. How can you improve things? Okay, I'm going to clarify that card before I ramble on about it. Okay, group number 2, same message, different cards. Something's going on here to where I feel what's going on here is that someone's very quick to voice their opinion on what they're not happy about. Okay, it very well could be that, again, there's a need to be, again, not to where you need to be sugarcoating everything or to only speak on something that you're happy about. Obviously you can, you know, and it's important to communicate on things that are not to your liking so that they can be dealt with and addressed. But if you're going about things with your person to where basically it's like you're setting them up for failure, you know what I mean? Like if they do one little thing wrong, you're going to be like, well, what are you doing? You know, nobody wants to live that way. And that's what I'm getting. Like there's just something here about just, yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like someone feels disappointed within the connection and they're being nitpicky. You know, the two of you are not seeing eye to eye on something. You have different perspectives. Again, a feeling that one person's open-minded, the other one's, you know, a little bit more kind of stubborn and closed off. What else am I getting here? How can you improve things? Yeah, it's a feeling of you not sitting and dwelling in energies or situations linked into this person to where, again, you've been disappointed or things have not played out to your liking. Because this card tells me that, yes, I do feel something has happened that you're not happy about, or again, there's some level of disappointment. But I don't know, this card tells me though that there is an opportunity available for it to be what you want. Like for you to create the type of situation that you want with this person, but you're not going to get there as long as you're sitting and dwelling on the disappointment within the connection. Yeah, what else am I getting? Let's see what else comes through here. How can you improve things with your person? Yeah, I think going about things in an unexpected way, you know, just trying to kind of switch the energy up a little bit. For some of you, I'm wondering if you feel like you're kind of stuck in a rut with the person that you're thinking about, if it just feels like the energy's a little bit stagnant. If that's the case, I do feel it's because, right, you keep staying in this unwanted type of energy, right? And I feel like that keeps being presented to the other person. And yeah, it doesn't feel like a pleasant situation. So yeah, there's something here about needing to be maybe just a bit more spontaneous with your person. Yeah, let's see what else comes through here. For some of you, what I'm getting with that card for how you can improve things with your person, This could be about like communicating more with your person. Again, not in a way to where, you're telling them everything that's wrong with them or what they're doing, but that, you know what I mean? Like to bring in a positive energy, but you could go about it in an unexpected or kind of, like I said, spontaneous type of way, just to feel like you're switching the energy up a little bit. Let's see what else comes through here. How can you improve your connection with your person? Okay, so let's see here. I'm trying to think how I can word this. Okay, everything I've been just rambling on about, I'm wondering if this is stemming from something. How do I word it? It just feels like it's stemming from something that you're struggling with internally. Because again, even linked back to this card here, right, where I said like someone's kind of in a nitpickety type of energy, it's kind of, again, getting at someone over, this and that's not to their liking and whatnot. But again, I said that that's stemming from a deeper issue. That's what I'm getting. Okay, this is not, a set in stone statement, but the scenario that I'm getting, so again, this might not apply exactly, but hopefully the underlying message will make sense. It's something along the lines of someone who is not feeling confident, insecure, and happy with themselves on an internal level, that they start putting that energy outside of themselves, right? That it's like, okay, well, I'm not happy and content with myself, who I am in my life, and so I'm going to get nitpickety with you, right? Everything that's not to my liking, right, just makes me more unhappy. I'm already not happy, but now you're not, doing what I want. So it's that type of feeling. I feel this is all linked and connected to, again, deeper issues, and I feel like this is linked and connected, again, to something that someone's not wanting to face and deal with. And so it's just easier to kind of put the energy on another person, right? So there's something here where I feel inner work is needed to be able to get out of that energy, to be able to look at something from a higher perspective, so that you're not going about things that way with the person, right? That it's, yeah, I do. I feel like someone is just kind of struggling with their own internal stuff, and maybe not really wanting to, to deal with those issues. And so things just keep festering, and then it doesn't turn into a good situation. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card for this section, and we'll see what else comes through. How can you improve things with your person? Yeah, there's a need here to gain trust back within this connection, and I do feel that's possible. Okay, where was it? This one here. So for some of you, this disappointment could be linked and connected to, again, just trust issues, right? That you're disappointed that something happened to where you don't feel that you can trust your person on the same level, something like that. What I'm getting with these cards is that the situation's not too far gone. I'm not taking away the disappointment that someone is feeling within any given situation, but again, on how you can make it better. There's something here about needing to go about things in such a way that you are creating like a firm foundation that you can build something stable from, is what I'm getting. There's something here to where I feel as long as someone's in this energy being very nitpickety, only focusing on the negative, on, again, how things are not playing out to your liking, and just kind of sitting in that energy of feeling disappointed within the connection, I feel like all that's doing is just eroding the connection that much more, right? It's not moving you in the right direction. It's not helping you. It's hindering the connection. Things are not, how I'm reading the cards, things are not, it's not that bad. That's what I'm getting. It's not that bad. There's a need to be looking at something, again, from a different perspective. I do. I just feel like someone is able to look at the situation. They're very open-minded. It's like they can see different ways around whatever these challenges are. But I feel like someone's very stubborn and set in their ways. So then it makes it hard, right, to move forward and to fix anything if you're just committed to holding on tightly, right, to what you already think, feel, and believe. Yeah, those are the messages that I'm getting for group number 2. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading, and I'm going to go on to group number 3. Okay, so group number 3, let's see here. I'm just going to shuffle these up, and we'll see what messages come through for you on how you can improve your connection with the person that you're thinking about. Okay, let's see here. How can you improve things with your person? Okay, what I'm getting with this card here is there's a need to be focusing on what you have to be grateful for when it comes to this person and the connection that you have with them. This card tells me that you may have found yourself in a bit of a situation with your person to where maybe things have been a bit challenging. Maybe it's a feeling of the energy feeling kind of heavy, dense, a bit muddied, and it's a bit messy, you know, and I feel this is all linked and connected to, again, how someone is viewing things. There's a lot to be grateful for when it comes to this person and the connection, but I feel like someone's not able to see that because they're, I don't know, like they're just focused on, I don't know, like how things are not working out how they want them to or something like that. Let's see what else comes through. Yeah, what am I getting here? How can you improve things? Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, what am I getting here? There's a feeling here of someone kind of expecting perfection. I don't know about you, but that seems like a pretty difficult thing to do. So yeah, something's going on here. Someone, okay, I don't know if you're falling under the energy where you feel like you need to be perfect for your person, or if you're putting that on the person that you're thinking about, right? Where it's like, yeah, I'll be grateful for you in the connection when you're perfect. Or if you feel that energy is being put back onto you, but that's what I'm getting. Something going on here to where someone feels that someone or something needs to be absolutely perfect before it can be accepted or before it's going to be right or, you know, to your liking. Something like that is what I'm getting. So yeah, strong message coming through here about don't be so strict in such a way that, again, you're expecting perfection either from yourself or from the person that you're thinking about, and to focus on, again, on what you have to be grateful for, and to focus on building something with this person, like to build a strong foundation, to have some type of structure and stability there. Let's see what else comes through here. Okay, that jumped out. Yeah, this very much is linked into comparison, okay? So no matter how we look at this card and the message of it, it needs to stop. That's what I'm getting. If the person that you're thinking about, if you are constantly comparing them to other people, stop it, okay? If you're doing that to yourself, right? Feeling like that you're not good enough, stop it, okay? This card tells me that whoever's in that energy of feeling like they're not good enough, or whoever's, you know, putting that energy onto the other person and being like, hey, you're not good enough, there's no truth to that, okay? This card tells me that anybody that's in that energy of actually viewing someone else as being better than someone else, the message I get with this, and again, this might not apply for everybody, but what I get with this card is that, I don't know, I have a really strong feeling that whatever that's linked and connected to where someone's feeling that someone's better than someone else, it's most likely linked into something that's superficial, not something of substance. which I don't know, in my world that means nothing. So yeah, I don't know if, and yeah, even like with this, back to that message of perfection. Yeah, if that's your energy where you feel like you need to be perfect before things could improve and be the way you want them to be with the person that you're thinking about, there's no truth to that. Discard that idea, just toss it. You don't need to hold on to that. There's no truth to that. And again, you'll know to where you fall within these messages, okay? But again, if roles are reversed, right, and you're putting that on your person, right, and expecting perfection from them and thinking that they should be going about things, again, to how you're viewing someone else and comparing them, yeah, please stop doing that, because that's not helping the connection, right? If anything, that just tears it down, tears your person down, something like that. Yeah, what is going on here? How can you improve your connection with your person? Yeah, there's some type of message here about, again, still needing to go about things in a way that it's like you are putting effort in to get yourself, again, like to feel as confident as you can within the connection, but again, not to where you're doing that in a superficial way, right? Like the message I'm getting, it's more where it's an internal thing. And again, I would say the same message, right, to the other person. But again, if you're tearing them down, it's really difficult for them, right, to get feeling confident and secure about themselves and feel like they've got a good foundation under them if they're constantly, having someone tear them down. So yeah, there's definitely something going through here about someone just being very ungrateful, expecting perfection, comparing, your person to other people, and then feeling like they don't measure up, or that, again, that you're in that energy doing that to yourself. Let's see what else comes through. How can you improve things with your person? Okay, something's going on here within this connection to where someone's really struggling emotionally. Okay, they're feeling very wounded and hurt emotionally, and it's not being taken seriously. That's what I'm getting. It's just, I feel like someone is saying, hey, like I'm not okay, like I'm struggling emotionally with this, or this and this happened and it's really affected me in a negative way, something like that. And I feel like they're either just being pushed aside, like that's, stop whining, it's no big deal, or again, just not taken seriously to the level or the extent that it's affecting the other person, is what I'm getting. There's a need for compassion here, is what I'm getting. Someone's being way too hard on themselves or on the other person. Okay, so again, if it's your energy, you're being too hard on yourself. If you're directing this at the person that you're thinking about, I don't know, they're really struggling, and it's I just feel like it's not being taken seriously. Let's see what else we get. How can you improve things with your person? Okay, again, not sure if this is your energy or the person that you're thinking about. Someone is going about things in such a way to where, again, like they're trying to act strong, they're trying to act confident, they're trying to put on a happy face and pretend, that things are okay, but it's not okay. They're not okay. Someone's very sad inside and just, yeah, very much struggling internally. But it's a feeling of them they don't show it to the outside world, or when they do, or when they have, right? It's almost a feeling of, wish I didn't even say anything. It's that type of message coming through, because this is heartbreaking. It is. Like, I feel like it's a feeling of someone like crying out for help, right? Or just straight up like being like, hey, like this happened and I'm really upset about it. And have the other person just not care at all, not take them seriously, just downplay it, just kind of push it to the side. Yeah, what else is going on here? Okay, I'm gonna pull another card. Okay, but again, if this is your energy, what I'm getting is for you to take the mask off, you know, get rid of the front, to be open and honest with your person, and to let them know, right? To be like, I know I'm acting strong and like everything's going wonderful in my world, but it's not. And again, you'll know kind of which side of the messages you fall under, but something's going on here to where I really feel like someone is struggling, feeling like they have to be absolutely perfect to be accepted, and there's a lot of painful energy going on here. Let's see what else comes through. How can you improve things with your person? There's a lot of jealousy going on here in this connection. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, something to do with jealousy, and then like jealousy and like perfection. Okay, I don't know if you're jealous of the person that you're thinking about, or if there's just things within the connection that have you feeling jealous, and so you're reacting from that place. Or if the person you're thinking about is in a jealous energy because they feel like they need to be absolutely perfect and they're not, and so they're comparing themselves and feeling like they don't measure up, and so they're sitting in a jealous type of energy. Yeah, there's something here about just needing to have love and compassion for the person that you're thinking about, for yourself as well, right? I don't know, let's see what else we get here. Yeah, I feel like someone is very struggling very much with something. Okay. How can you improve things with your person? Yeah, there's a feeling here of needing to bring back the positive aspects to this connection. There's a feeling here of, I do feel there's love here within the connection. Okay, so whoever you're thinking about, there's love there, but it feels like it's faded. Or I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you're missing the person that you're thinking about, or they're missing you, or there's a feeling of missing how things used to be within the connection. That's what I'm getting. This card also has a very nostalgic vibe to it as well. So you could be asking me about someone that, you know, you have history with, or there's just some type of past energy there, is what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm gonna pull one more card to kind of wrap up that section of the reading. Let's see here. How can you improve things with your person? Okay, clear message here with this card. How you can improve things with your person is, again, is to be kind and gentle with them within the connection, and especially, again, to not be expecting perfection, but to also recognize that the moments to where they are trying to make improvements. Okay, that's what I get with this card. This talks about someone that they're trying to improve themselves, their life, the connection, something like that, that they are, you know, putting effort in, right, to make improvements. But I feel like they're being met with some type of resistance, or just not a supportive, encouraging energy is what I'm getting. So that's another message coming through here on how you can improve things with this person, is to be more supportive and encouraging of what they're doing, of what resonates with them, because this card tells me that whatever this is linked and connected to is not harming anybody. They're not. It's not that they're wanting to go about something in a way that's hurting someone else, and you have to be like, no, sweetheart, you can't do that. It's a feeling of someone. This energy, it feels very, just individual. Like, it just feels like it's just a personal thing for your person of how they're wanting to go about something, because again, they feel it's going to add some type of value to their life, it's going to improve things, something like that. but that it's another message I'm getting with that linked back into this one here. And even if we want to throw that one back into the mix, it's a feeling again of someone trying to make improvements, but then I feel like the other person's like, oh, well, I see that you've done this, this, and this for improvements, but I needed you to do these other two things and you didn't. So I'm ungrateful and what you've done isn't good enough. It's something like that. Like there's just something here to where I almost feel like your person would say, okay, well, I'm doing the best that I can and that's not good enough for you. Or maybe you're feeling that way within this connection. Something along those lines. It's a feeling here that, I don't know, you need to cut your person some slack or something. Like, again, just to have a more compassionate energy or approach. I do feel like someone's trying the best that they can. But I almost feel like in some ways, I don't know if I want to say I feel like they're being set up for failure, but the energy, it just seems so strict and harsh, that it's like, if one little thing's not right, it just feels like a comment's made. Or if someone says, hey, I'm trying to make these improvements, I'm struggling a little bit with this and this, or this is affecting me on a negative way emotionally, that it's like, again, they're not being taken seriously, or it's just being kind of downplayed, something like that. But I don't know, there's love here within this connection. So, and I feel your person, they miss you or miss how things used to be. So those are the messages that are coming through for group number 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and that's it for now. I'm just going to click off. I hope you're having a wonderful day.